Today we're going to talk about Canva and how to access your Canva account and what all it can do for you. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to go to canva.com, and up at the top we're going to click log in, and you are going to log in with your Google account, your Stokes County Schools email. So I'm going to log in. And you will need to do your two-step verification. Once you have done that, you will then have a new account. Mine will have a different icon because I had an account previously, but for most of you, it will say staff and admin if you are a media coordinator, a principal, or someone from central office. Now, from this, you will have a few different options. On the side, you will have home, templates, and projects. And down here, you probably won't use these as much. Across the top here, you will have a box that says, what will you design today? And it'll give you a few different options as to what you want to click on, but you will have an option to customize the size with either pixels or inches. You can either upload a design or you can create a design up here. Now with this, anything that you've already previously created will go down here, and you can always click on that. Anything that is already shared with you will also go there as well. The thing about Canva is it already has tons of pre-made templates. You can click on anything that's already there. For example, if you want to create a flyer, here are already thousands of pre-made templates. Now, these are free to you based off of the district paid version that we already have. So you do not have to pay for anything that is already here. Now, once you find something that you like, and you can filter it based off of these filters down here, say that we want to pick a theme for education, we can narrow it down, and we are going to use something for a flyer for back to school night. It will then pop up in a new tab for us. Once our new tab pops up, we are then going to have a lot of different options to play around with. Over on our left-hand side, we are going to have our different icons. Now, this still is going to show us our different templates. So say that we picked this template, but we still just don't really like it. We can pick a different one and it will automatically change it. So we still have the option to change our mind and go back and forth. So say that I really, really like this one, I can replace the one that I have. Now, the next section that we have are elements. So say that I really, really like this element, but I'm not so sure about this clock. I want a different one. I can go in here and I can click on the school bus, and I can then delete this clock and add the school bus. Now that school bus is bigger than my page, so I can drag the sides and resize it and rotate it and move it for fun to fit my flyer. In your element size, you're going to have a lot of different things that you can search for. You have, and let me start from the top, you have different elements that you have used previously. You can search lines and shapes. You can search graphics, which are going to be your different kind of your clip art is what that's going to be. You have stickers, which are going to be a little bit more animated. You have actual photos. You have videos that are also included. You have audio. You have charts, tables, frames, and these are the ones that you can insert photos into, grids, and then these are collections that artists have already created, so they kind of match a specific style. And these go on and on and on. So it really just, you have to play around and see what you really want to use. But you can search anything that you want to use. And so, say that I want to use something for education. There are tons of just different ones that I can pick from. So, say that I want to use this light bulb, I click, and then it will appear on my flyer. Now, whatever I decide that I like, say that I like that light bulb, but not really that style, I get these magic recommendations. And if I click see all, it will give me a ton of different recommendations that kind of fit that idea of that light bulb, but maybe just a little bit more different. And maybe I like that artist, it will give me more from that specific artist if I scroll down, and then I can find his specific graphics, photos, videos, if they have any. And it looks like this artist just does graphics. So those are your elements. Uploads, this will fall under anything that you upload from your computer. And once you upload it into there, you can play around and it will be there forever. Text. You have a lot of different options for text. They have different combinations that you can select on, and you can, let me add a blank page. So if you like one, you can simply click on that font combination, and then you can change what it says. And so I am going to undo that. You can also add in different fonts up at the top. So this one is going to be a much larger one. You can do a subheading, and this one's going to be a lot smaller. You can do logos. This depends on if you have a specific logo for your school or for the district. You will want to upload yours for whichever one you are using. Under more, there are tons of options that you can choose from. You can do QR codes, you can do Bitmojis. They have different things that you can upload from your Google Drive and YouTube as well. Pixabay is going to be really good. Pixton is very similar as well. They're going to have different free images that you can get from photographers, and they are copyrighted free. Just tons of different options that you can choose from in that realm. Across the top, you are going to have a couple of different options from file as to what you want to do. You can download, make a copy, version history, comments if you've shared this with other people, save to folders, save, find and replace text if you have multiple different pages. Margins, show rulers if you really want to make this very clean and organized, create a new design, so on and so forth. If you need to go back and forth and resize whatever you've done, you can do that even if you've already uploaded a specific size. So I've clicked flyer and it's going to give me a regular paper size. But say that I need to go back and do 6 by 11 inches. I can go ahead and it will automatically do that for me no matter what. Now keep in mind that even if I resize this, it's still going to print out on a regular sheet of paper unless I upload it to a specific sheet of paper into the printer. If I need to resize it to something specific, but I don't know what the sizes are, I can look through this and go ahead and change it. So say that I want a phone wallpaper, it will resize it for me, which is really, really great if you want to use the same image but for a couple of different backgrounds. This right here is your undo and redo. This icon right here lets you know that it has been automatically saved, kind of like how Google does. Right here, it will let you automatically change and rename your document, whatever you are doing. Right here, it will let you know who is on the document. So right now, I'm the only one that is on this document. I can add, if I want to, whoever I want to see. Here, I can see who has seen it, who has not seen it, if it has been shared by Canva. Under Share, this is going to give you a few different options. So this is very similar to the two buttons that I've selected as well. This, you can do it as an assignment if you are sharing this with students. Your students will have accounts. This is dependent on if this is an assignment that you want them to do as well, dependent on if it's a collaborative workspace or not. And that would go along with the age group of your students as well. Google Classroom, this can be posted. This can also be a view-only link. You can also download this, and this will give you several options as to what size that you want it. PNG and JPEG are definitely the best. You can also do it as a PDF if you are going to print this as a flyer. That is very beneficial. You can resize. I do not suggest resizing this. You can do a transparent background if you would like. You also have the option to select pages. So say that you did a couple of different pages, but you only like one of them. So say I did my second page, but it was just a blank one. If I unselect that second page, only my first page is going to print. And then I can save my download settings if I'd like. Okay. You can share it automatically on social media if you have that linked. You can print your design via Canva. They do have that already set up. It is a little bit costlier than, I would say, something like FedEx, Express, or even some of our local services, but just dependent on what you would like. And then you also have a few different other options as well. So play around, see what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and then you just have a few different options. Really, just the sky's the limit for this. So have fun and enjoy.